Hey everybody, Shirtless Jake here, guys. You know that Honey and I have been talking about moving, and we plan on moving, and we're just awaiting our offer to be accepted on our property, guys. And you know, we're not moving because of the constant flooding that happens in our pasture, and our pasture alone is what it seems like. We're not moving because we've outgrown our home and we have an expanding family. We're not moving because, you know, we've run out of pasture land. We literally cannot get another animal. We're not moving for any of those reasons, guys, at all. We're not moving because the crime across the street in the neighborhood is just ridiculously high. We're not moving because of all the loud music being played at all hours of the night and day. We're not moving because of all the cops and sirens that are constantly going by. We're not moving because of all the gunshots that are constantly being fired up in the air. You guys know that we're moving because of this right here, this chicken coop right here, guys. This is the reason that Honey and I are moving. Now, they are taking quite a while to accept our offer, and so if Honey and I aren't going to be moving for a while, guys, I just figure we should just come out here and just rip this thing apart, guys. We're just going to come out here, we're just going to rip this thing apart, and then we won't even have to worry about moving anymore. Win-win. So I had very specific instructions, guys, to reserve the hardware cloth, meaning keep it in good condition so she can reuse it on the other coop. Try to keep the cow panels in good condition, which I don't think that will be a problem. And then also she has completely unscrewed the tin on the sides, but it's too buried in the ground and she can't get it out. Well, guys, I can promise you one thing. It is not unscrewed all the way because we're having difficulty moving the top, and I did some inspecting, and there are some screws. This would be a reason it couldn't come out, and this brie right here would be the other reason you could not get your tin out of the ground. Oh, she means like it's like literally stuck, like it's literally stuck down. Doggone it, she was right. This sucker's stuck. I should probably have on some gloves. Okay, there's one. Seriously, guys, you want to wear gloves when you're doing something like this. This is so dangerous for me to do without gloves. It could cut open my hands or something could go really wrong. But they were very stuck down in the ground. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one's not coming out. Good. All right, we got all the tin pulled off the sides here. Now she says she needs to keep the square pieces of hardware cloth and not the curved pieces, okay? So we just got to take off the bottom one here and the bottom one there, and then we'll probably just unscrew the entire door, we'll just take off the hinges on the entire door. I don't know if she plans on reusing her door for her other chicken coop, so we can keep it in good condition in case she does plan on doing that. And then I'll just cut off all these metal ties, and then we'll get off the bottom piece of hardware cloth here. Hopefully these things cut better than they did on that one. Okay, that's a little better. This square piece of hardware cloth is trapped in by this board that runs all the way along the bottom. Now I could crawl around all the way around the bottom here and all along the bottom here, and I could try to find every screw all along this entire chicken coop, or I could just grab this axe, flip it around and use the back of it as a sledgehammer and just knock the board out from the post and everything will be fine. Let me show you. There we go. That's how you save a lot of time right there. perfect. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to be very, very, very careful. We're going to be very careful with this door because we don't know if there could be future use for it or something. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to use 2 hands for this. I'm going to set it up over here along the fence. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to break it. I don't want to twist it. I want it to remain good because it's a really good door. I even left the hinges on the side. All right, guys, all the hardware cloth is gone. The front board's gone. Now it's time to start taking off these panels, and this is probably the most dangerous part of the job because I think these things are going to go boing, boing, you know, like springing off of here as we pull out staples. So another thing, Brienne has gotten really crafty. Whenever she put on this first panel, guys, she has put the squares perfectly over these posts. Now, it is really good whenever you're building it. It's going to make it really difficult to take apart. Except for this. I brought along some bolt cutters. Now, cow panel can still be used even if one square is notched out. I'm sure it's not a big deal. And if it is, then, you know, there's plenty more here, guys. But seriously, I don't think that cutting out this square and this square is really going to ruin this panel. It'll just make everything a whole lot easier for me to take down and a whole lot less dangerous when these things go springing off of there. Imagine once I take out the staples and it slides all the way down these posts. Then what are we going to do? All right, guys, we got these little squares notched out here around this post. We're not going to worry about that. And we got this square notched out around this post. Now for the scary stuff, y'all. Let's take down these panels. Oh, good. Good. It didn't spring off of there like I thought it was going to. All right, y'all, all the tarps are gone. Everything is gone. Everything is out of the way. Now we can just keep on coming down this line and taking out staples. You can see they're all hog ringed together and tied together in different spots and everything. But as long as we keep on taking out these staples, we'll remove all the panels. And then once everything's on the ground, then we can go by and cut them apart from each other. But it's not going to be efficient to be up on a ladder trying to do that stuff from ladder work. It's much easier to do all the cutting and tedious things on the ground. All right, guys, we have officially got this entire thing kind of laid out except for this that's attached somewhere. I don't know exactly where. This one's attached, but I want it to get off of there. Maybe I can just... Okay. We'll deal with that one later, guys, but all these are officially taken down. They're all loose. We just got to go along that side and take them down. And then we'll drag them out of here. But I am hot, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm done with this project. I don't know about for the day, but I'm at least done with it for right now. And seriously, I cannot believe that you guys would think that we would move our entire life, all of our animals, our family. We just now finished building our home. I cannot believe you guys think that we would move because of a chicken coop that could easily be removed in 1 hour, especially if we had the tractor and wasn't concerned about saving materials. You guys, sometimes you're really ridiculous and you cause a lot of unnecessary drama. Well, you attempt to cause a lot of unnecessary drama, but that's not going to happen here. That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day, and we'll pick this back up after, well, we'll tear this back down after a good little water break.